Educational institutions across the globe are facing challenging times. The digital, natural, and built or physical environments are intertwined, and today the only constant really is change itself. It's a time for reflection on one hand, but on the other, it's a time for action. IE has always been a leader with the highest academic standards, a pioneer in entrepreneurship and innovation in education. At this time marked by changes more dramatic and more rapid than any time in our recent history, IE recommits itself to its educational purpose and expands that purpose. We want to embrace change and use it to propel us forward with new ways of teaching, learning, research, and outreach. It's not a time to look nostalgically to the past. Rather, if we believe in the power of education to transform ourselves and our world, we need to become agents of positive change. At IE, we're fostering education that seeks that positive change in our students, our faculty, our staff, and our global community.
As I listened to colleagues that spoke before me, it became more apparent to me, being new in IE, the significant attributes that describe what IE represents. The drive, the positive energy, the creativity, the readiness to change. These attributes are essential in times of crisis when us as persons and institutions need to adjust, adapt, and move forward. The world needs this more than ever in recent times. It needs people with commitment to construct a new and better future for all, a more sustainable one, a new paradigm where success acquires a different meaning. I cannot think of a better group of people to be associated in this endeavor. We, as a team, with our solid values, are positioned to impact on the lives of many leaders of that new future. Let's go for it. Let's do it together.
This is one of the most exciting times to work in higher education and at IE. The pandemic, advancements in technologies, as well as the emerging insights in the learning sciences allow us to innovate at the speed of business. As all as we know, innovation has always been at the core of the success of IE. And innovation will touch everything what we are doing. Our program offerings, our technologies, our pedagogy, our interaction with our students and alumni, but also our way of working. So now you may ask the question, why is it exciting to be involved in innovation? Well, first, innovation is something that only humans can do. It taps into the best of our qualities. Secondly, innovation will shape the future of higher education. And third, innovation supports our personal development and personal growth. We are pushed outside of our comfort zone in our learning zone.
I would like to stress how at our university we generate and we disseminate knowledge as a source of human development. In this complex time, more than ever, there is a need to create and to share knowledge. In order to grow, to improve, and to develop, society needs knowledge and needs academic institutions. We encourage our people to go beyond the boundaries of what is known by questioning and moving beyond accepted wisdom. For this, we foster interdisciplinary research as a key process for generating knowledge and wisdom. We empower our faculty to be academic entrepreneurs and to seek practical impact to our world. We motivate our students to be curious, to be inquisitive, and we also encourage our staff to search to extend their knowledge. IE is a forward-looking academic institution, and we're knowledge-driven.
What happens to us in life will never be as important as how we respond to it. Right now, around the world, a pandemic is unfolding. The COVID-19 virus has disrupted every facet of our lives. confining us to our homes, closing borders, and igniting a global recession. It feels like we lost control. And yet, isn't our world constantly in flux? If it weren't this virus, some other agent of disruption might be affecting us. This is the world we live in, uncertain and unpredictable. Amidst uncertainty, I think we have two choices: go with the flow or take back control of our destinies. If you believe education is a critical ingredient to ensuring your future success, I urge you to hold on to that dream. Don't let it go. Education is the foundation of our careers and forms the path on which we walk into the future. Education inspires us to explore, to develop, to define who we are and who we will become. No matter what's happening in the world, your education should never be put on hold. At IE University, we offer a unique hybrid method of education called liquid learning. Drawing on over 50 years of experience as a university and 20 years of experience in online education, we've connected the physical, digital, and natural worlds to offer a fluid educational experience where the traditional and virtual classrooms are one and the same. Whether you study in our digital campus from anywhere in the world or here in Madrid, the outcome is the same: a world-class experiential education.
It's a wild world out there, and just when you think you have it under control, it changes on you, and you have to adapt and change with it. You have to adapt by developing new mindsets, by adding to what you know, and by upgrading the skills that you need to do the things that you want to do. I believe that education is the most potent path that you can choose to walk towards the lifelong goal of continuously discovering who you are and what you're capable of being. It's one of the best ways for you to deal with a wild world and thrive in it, professionally and personally. But choosing to pursue education can be difficult, and it can be equally challenging to make it fit into your life. Liquid learning is our unique approach to education in the wild world. It makes it easier to say yes to education because it's fluid, it's holistic. It's an experience that makes things as simple as possible for our students, and it adapts to the unique circumstances of their lives. Liquid learning is fluid because it's about both fantastic curricular and extracurricular experiences. It's learning locally and also globally. It's live in person and live in digital. It's both about understanding difficult concepts and how to apply them as practical skills. It's about working in teams and also about deep self-reflection and study. And it's learning that is both cognitively intellectual and humanly emotional. Like water, it starts at a source and it finds its own way, weaving around or overcoming every obstacle that it faces till it reaches the sea, being liquid. That's our vision for how education ought to be for students who want to be the captains of the wild world.
Liquid learning allows you to consume learning at the time and place that's best for you. It allows you to embed the learning in the flow of work, in the flow of your everyday life. And we know how important this is for those of you who are lifelong learners. Liquid learning also gives you the possibility to space your learning better. And the science of learning does validate that better spacing leads to better learning.
Liquid learning at IE University is a transformational and interactive educational experience that transcends single methodologies and platforms by blending together physical and digital learning ecosystems in innovative ways so that students obtain the highest quality education no matter where in the world they are and what their current situation might be. It's all about the richness of the experience, both curricular and extracurricular, social and individual, global and local, thinking and doing, active and reflective, cognitive and emotional, professional and personal. We design our programs to adapt to the unpredictable and changing needs of the world. They strike the perfect balance between robust foundations of theoretical and conceptual knowledge and an intense focus on learning by doing to develop skills for solving practical, real-world challenges. And above all, we design our programs around the dynamic lives of our students. We personalize each program through choice, elective courses, extracurricular activities, dual degrees, exchange programs, internships, student-faculty interaction, and the list goes on. We bring together best practice teaching tools and content, such as multimedia cases, simulators, labs, learning games, and learning AI. And we use the right technologies to enable interactive learning, feedback, and support from faculty and peers. Every program in our university is conceptualized to create a safe environment where students can practice and develop behavioral and social skills, learning from each other how to be effective working in multicultural teams. We know it's not just about learning, but about achieving your goals, which is why we have a strong focus on career development and collaborate closely with top companies to create meaningful work opportunities for our students. Education is far too important to be put on hold, and too important to be sidelined by hard-to-predict events in our lives. So join us for a transformational learning journey that is fluid, dynamic, personalized, and engaging. We're ready for what's ahead. Are you?